Yo, 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 it's Ozzy Kid here. Today, got another episode of Ozzy Teaches. First off, some Nate Diaz for the scene. Lightweight Nate Diaz, yeah. Fought two Charles Oliveira's today. I find it kind of odd when people pick Charles. I don't really get the appeal with Charles Oliveira, even though I do think he is quite good though. There is some things I think that's sick about him, like he's got a good cross and stuff. Got that beautiful 1-2 lead body hook, throw the rear hook, catch him slipping away from the rear hook. Another beautiful 1-2 right there, catch him with another rear hook. Nice little body uppercut. See the way I pop him there with the jab. Another dirty 1-2 back to with the body uppercut. So right now I'm landing that 1-2 very nicely. Another body uppercut. Gotta always try to, especially with these types of fighters like Charles Oliveira, Islam, these guys that you know that they're a threat on the ground, I like to try to attack the body to get the stamina as low as possible, so that way I can submit them. Look at that nice body jab, body hook is landing very well right now, but I'm pretty sure it's about to get countered because I was just banking on it to land every time, and I'm pretty sure he's going to adjust from what I remember. That's what I'm saying right there. I knew it. I remember. Let's try to go for the body jab, body hook. Gets, blocks it that time, lands an uppercut. Look at that jab, body straight. Yeah. Look at that. Throws a 3-piece, slip the third shot. Catch him with a slip body hook to the lead hook. Yeah. Dirty little counter to the 3-piece. And that was good as well. Guarantee that body shot after the slip probably drained a lot of stamina, because literally you're hitting them to the body when they just missed. You know what I mean? The guy just threw a 3-hit combo and missed his last shot. So for you to land the rear body hook is crazy stuff when they're in that state. Another jab hook. I'm landing the jab hook very well as well. That time I pull back the hook when he throws jab hook, but I wasn't able to get off the counter. Got that another beautiful 1-2. You guys notice how, you know, whenever I pull back a hook, I always try to throw the body uppercut, because I always expect them to try to pull my pull. So you might as well just go for the body uppercut straight away. And that was a good round, man. Good round from me, landing the 1-2 all day landing it like it's nothing. Man's getting 1-2'd in his face the whole fight, bruv. Another body uppercut right there. Nice little jab. Denied the takedown. That probably drained some even more stamina. Catch him again with another jab hook. Another one breaks through the guard right there. Catch him with a nice jab uppercut when he's coming in. Got that dirty cross for the scene. Slip that cross. Catch him with a rear hook. Yeah. Beautiful cross intercepting right there. Back to the body with the body uppercut. Dirty cross, lead hook, cross rock him right there. Catch him with another body jab, body hook. I was going to go for a third body hook, but I knew I was out of range, so I cancelled the third one. Stuffed that takedown right there. Yeah, knee to the body. Knee to the head, and then I do a beautiful little mix up right there. Body jab, body hook, lead hook. Teep to the body right there, yeah. Nate's got a pretty good body to teep, so I think it's kind of epic when you land that body teep, because that's like the only kick that Nate has that's good. That's probably his highest level kick, you know, that body teep, and you'll see him throw it in real life as well, so it makes sense. But finally I get taken down, and this is what I'm saying. This is why you gotta attack the body now. My guard is even more dangerous because I've got that stamina advantage as well. Get him in full guard. I mean rubber guard. Get him in rubber guard. Goes left, he gets out. And I get back up to the feet, get that little pop up right there. Got a nice little stamina advantage right now. Catch him with a teep there. He keeps on slipping his head to try and avoid the 1-2. So I like to go to the body when they do that. That cross, body hook, rear hook, rock him, body hook, lead hook, intercept him as he's going for an uppercut, and again I land another body hook, lead hook, drop him again with the same combo. That mix up was working very well. In it. Good fight, mate. GG in it. It's a classic Ozzy Kid performance right there, mate. So you're gonna see with Ozzy Kid all the time. Just your typical performance, Ozzy Kid performance right there, mate. 1-2s for days. And now we got Valentina, yeah. Popping her with the jab straight off the bat, and in this fight right here, the rear body kick was the highlight, bruv. I was landing the rear body kick with Valentina very well. You guys are gonna see it was absolutely disgusting, and look at that. So he goes to my body and slips to the side straight away. Gotta keep that in memory. Next time you block the body shot and you gotta throw a hook, so he slips into it, yeah. But there, I block another body shot, catch him with the uppercut. Tries to throw a lead body kick, and I catch him there, intercept it with the jab body uppercut. That's what you gotta do. You see this guy here, yeah, he kept going for the lead body kick. If you guys have noticed, there's another one. That's one of his habits is just that lead body kick, which you can counter. You know, if you know it's coming, you can just throw a jab hook, and that's probably the most devastating counter you can do. Just a simple jab hook, literally. If you can time it when you know that they're going to throw a kick and you catch them in the pocket, you know what I'm saying, close the distance when they're throwing it, and then yeah, and then look at that beautiful rear body kick when he whiffs his cross, catch him with another rear body kick, and another one, jab body uppercut, yeah. That he throws another lead body kick right there. He kept throwing that. Catch him there with the jab hook. Look at that, another body kick right there. Another one, bruv. Jab hook. Hit him with the 2-piece. Yeah. Look at that beautiful 1-2 lead body hook. But have you guys been seeing these nasty rear body kicks? It's probably going to be even more disgusting ones that are coming up. Look at that jab, dirty body kick. See, I throw that jab twice and just wait for him to get into kicking range, then I let off the rear body kick and it landed perfectly. You know, I feel like, and look at that 1-2 rear body kick again, I land another one. Yeah, I feel like Valentina, her body kick, rear body kick, just her smoothness is just, you won't find it nowhere else, mate. You won't find it nowhere else, trust me. But you know what that reminds me of, yeah. I've been using my calf in VFL, you know, every time I compete, and I've always wondered why my calf feels so good. But I actually realized today why he feels so good. You know, it's because he's got the Kelvin Gastelum fighting style, and whenever I use Kelvin Gastelum in this game, I think it feels so good. So then that's why I'm like, okay, it all makes sense now why my calf feels so good, because he's got those same animations as Kelvin Gastelum. So you know what, yeah, it's making me think, imagine if you could make a female calf with a Valentina Shevchenko fighting style. That would probably, that might actually feel really good, you know. That might actually be one of the best things you can do on your calf. Now that I'm thinking about it, you get what I'm saying. But by the way, he bowed at the end of that round, and then I had to say to him respect, because he gave me the bow. Yeah, so you guys see the little messages I said to him, respect. That he throws 2 body shots and leans back. That is very odd. You don't ever see people doing that. But you gotta memorize stuff like that as well, mate. Maybe you might have to block the body shot and throw a body uppercut and catch him leaning back. Trust me, that's what you gotta do, lads. You gotta pick up on all these little things. Look at that jab, body straight, lead body hook. I remember this is where I start going in. Yeah, look at that jab hook, lead body uppercut. Beautiful teep there, intercept him as he's going for the cross. Which I'm gonna start going crazy now. Look at that lead hook, body uppercut, rear body hook. I'm trying to go to the body, but he's blocking it. Try to go for the lead front kick. Yeah, sometimes you throw that forward moving lead front kick to the head, and the timing of it catches a lot of people off guard. Yeah, but that guy was prepared for it. I could tell this guy, you probably can't confuse him like that because he's experienced enough to not get to be able to, you know, to see it coming basically. And then, but you guys are not ready. Let's look at that beautiful lead body kick. I'm about to go in. I'm already going in, but I'm gonna go even inner. Yeah, look at that dirty lead body kick again when he whiffs the uppercut. Dirty stuff. Yeah, try to go in another one. See, I'm faking it, and then I let go of it when I see that he's in the right range. Going inlets. Yeah, and then he throws a 3-piece. I slip the 3rd shot, go body hook, lead hook. Yeah, rock him, fake the lead body kick, and then throw it, land it at the perfect range again, fake it and go for it again. So this is what I keep doing. I keep faking it once and then firing it off. You see that? Let's going in. Trust me. Look at that, move out of the range of the flipping high kick. I try to go forward moving body straight, it don't land, but I land a nice little lead body hook. Then I go 1-2 lead body hook, dirty little mix up right there. Do that combo once again, but again I get off a nice little lead body hook, cross hook, body straight. I should have thrown an uppercut after the hook in that 3-piece combo, you feel me? Then because he was that body straight that landed it in way too close of a range. Our body uppercut would have been way better, and now I'd land twice in a row. I landed a 1-2 lead body hook, then again a 1-2 lead body hook, then a cross hook, bruv. What a dirty finish right there. But man like Alfie, yeah, is fighting today in the VFL. Gotta make sure that I watch his fight, bruv. That's my guy. Gotta make sure I tune into his fight. Now I've got some more Nate Diaz for the scene, and he's giving me a nice little bow. Give him a little bow back, but we didn't do the full thing. We just did a little one, you know, them quick ones. You do it for 1 second and you cancel it. One of them ones. Forget all doing all that long stuff, man. The whole bow is kind of long. You got to get into the fight, bruv. And right there, catch him leaning back with a body uppercut, lead uppercut, body uppercut. Yeah. Look at that, he catches me with a flying knee. And then look at that. This is a big read that I made in this fight. Yeah, so as you guys can see, he's going to my body and then slipping to the side. And what he did was he went to my body. I tried to throw an uppercut. And look, I already made the adjustment straight off the bat. You guys see that? That time he went to my body, and then I straight away threw a lead hook rather than an uppercut after I blocked it, and I caught him slipping to the side, and then I followed up with a dirty lead hook, body uppercut, lead hook. Did you guys see that, bruv? I don't know if you guys missed it. If you guys missed it, you gotta rewind that, bruv, because I blocked the body shot, then I threw a lead hook, he slipped into it, then I followed up with a body uppercut, and then I landed a lead hook afterwards with a dirty 3-piece combination. But you see, that was a big read, because you see the way I got dropped. Yeah, it was a very major drop, the major knockdown, bruv. It was a big deal because I had flipping no stamina. He dropped me very badly. So then those types of things, those just straight away, that's like trauma right there, you feel me? And now he gets me in this, a fake. Yeah, he bites on it, so he loses a lot of stamina. And I wasn't even panicking here because I know that I would be able to race this, because I know the transition is fast. So as soon as I saw him move, I went right and I raced out of it. I knew for a fact that I was going to race out of it. You just gotta make sure you're just focused, so that you make sure that you transition as soon as he moves. Because if you miss it, then he's gonna lock it in. But if you're just on point, and you just move and he moves, and that's it. And then here I'm in full guard, yeah, gets me in rubber guard, and I'm able to transition right. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get me in rubber guard like a bunch of times now. Look, he gets me in there again. This is amateur mistakes from Ozzy Kid right here, you know. These are some big mistakes that I'm making right here. I should never ever let them get, look, I let him get me in rubber guard again. You should never let them get you in rubber guard, yeah. And I was able to deny that by accident. I don't even know how I done that, so I was able to get momentum transition to get out. But yeah, never let them get you in rubber guard, you know. I'm lucky this guy's rubber guard is shit, because there's a lot of guys that are really good at denials in rubber guard, and if they get you in there once, especially with Nate Diaz, yeah, you do not want to let someone, you do not want to go in rubber guard, because he doesn't have the down transition, he doesn't have the stack guard transition from rubber guard, when, you know what I'm saying, when he's in rubber guard. So you're literally, so basically they can, you know, all they have to worry about is either then denying you left or right when you're using Nate, if they get you in rubber guard, and some guys can literally just deny you all day in there and just fuck you up. Basically, they will destroy you, mate. They will destroy you. So the big mistake I was making in this is you just gotta make sure you prioritize denying the flipping rubber guard transition. And look at that beautiful 1-2. I move out and catch him with an absolutely disgusting jab straight. That was too magnificent. But yeah, I was lucky. This guy's rubber guard is just a bit. I'm just lucky. It's not as good as other players. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad, because I can't deny people in rubber guard either. But I know there's these experts, mate, and if they get you in there once, then you're pissed. And look at that, go down twice to the body. And then there, catch him with that jab hook. He slips into the hook, and then here I remember just throwing several straight punches or not. I was waffling. I knew he was gonna slip his head. Actually, I remember I knew he was gonna slip his head eventually, because every time I was going for ground and pound, he was slipping his head. Yeah. So I kept that in mind, and then that's why I just kept going for hooks. I knew he was gonna slip into it because of the habit that I picked up on previously. Now got Holm. Holm is too mad, bruv. Too mad. Can't lie though, I'm kind of sick of using her, but when I did use her at first on UFC 3, I remember when I had a bloody orgasm when I used her, because I never knew about her, you know. It was my cousin that recommended me to use Holm, and my cousin, and I was so shocked that she had level 5 boxing combinations. I was not expecting it from her, and because I just saw her as like this girl that has terrible boxing and really good kicks, but I guess I was wrong. And then I remember on UFC 3 landing all 4 body shots, and then I had a bloody orgasm. I still remember that. It was crazy stuff. But now yeah, man, doesn't really feel too special using Holm. But that's with like basically every fighter in this game, mate. They all feel the same, I feel like, which is just something I kind of dislike about this game a lot, you know. There's only a couple guys that really are different. Look at that, he throws a 3-piece. I almost slipped that 3rd shot, yeah. And then always got to slip after they throw a front kick, a flipping lead front kick there, because they could possibly go for a cross afterwards. That's why I always slip my head afterwards. I remember learning that from Zayaf. When I saw Zayaf do that, I was like, no way, that is actually so smart, you know. I don't even know how the guy flipping figured that out, bruv, or whoever it was that figured it out. That's crazy. So you see how, look, when she throws another high kick, I always slip after the high kick in case that cross is coming afterwards. And I love it when you can, you know, when they throw a high kick into a cross and you slip the cross and you can counter to the body. I think that is quite epic. Almost caught her there with the 1-2 uppercut. It's looking like the rear body kick is there, mate. Look at that beautiful, sneaky, stationary body straight to the lead body hook. Dirty jab straight right there. Nasty jab straight. And look at that. You see what I'm doing? I block the front kick. I slip afterwards and I just go to the body. I'm doing that in case the cross comes afterwards. But even if the cross doesn't come afterwards, you can still just get a basically, you know, a free shot off. You literally do get a free shot off, you know, because every time they throw a high kick, you have a window to hit them either high or low, literally. But you see, he's making a read now. Now he sees that every time he throws a high kick, I do this slip body hook, and he's starting to defend it now. And look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That time, and that was absolutely disgusting, mate. Did you guys see that shit? Did you guys see that shit? If I try to remember what happened there, I know what happened. Basically, he threw the high kick, I slipped across, then I went body hook, lead hook, then I did jab hook, double body uppercuts. That was mad, bruv. What the hell was that? That was like a 6-piece, bruv. And I was still going in afterwards. If you guys noticed me, I was going in, bruv. Going in, yeah. And look, and it's actually, I'm saying, look, you know, it wasn't even working in the beginning. You know, at first he wasn't even committing to a cross after the high kicks, but now he's starting to actually go for a cross afterwards, and I'm starting to get off that slip body hook that I was talking about. I'm actually starting to do it now. I didn't even remember, like, actually, you know, myself actually starting to do it. See what I'm saying? Again, look, lead front kick, and she follows up with a cross, so I slip it and I do a body shot. You see that, lads? So, you know, this guy's actually, he should have been making the adjustment to realistically. He should have been, you know, not throwing that cross afterwards, because he literally, like, I've counted it several times and he's still throwing the cross after his high kick. Don't make no sense. You know, if I was him, there's not really nothing wrong with him throwing the high kick. It's just the cross afterwards. Even though me personally, I wouldn't even be throwing those high kicks, because, you know, like I said already, you give them a opportunity to hit you, you know, either high or low after you throw the high kick, and it's just consumes a lot of stamina and stuff like that. I definitely wouldn't do it. You could even get countered off it as well, and then I'm just faking, and then I go to the body a bunch of times, finish him off. GG in it. Now we got Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley, mate. I love this guy. He's a meta pick that I love. Is he even meta anymore though? I wouldn't say so, but even in that phase when he was the champ, I was using him though. I was actually using him because he just feels sick. He's this is one of them guys I feel like it feels unique in this game. You know, I was talking about guys that don't feel unique, but I feel like Sean O'Malley's got his own beautiful. His gameplay is beautiful, man. Trust me. I don't even know what it is about it. It just looks mad. It's just different type of shit, bruv. My mind feels different, bruv. Different type of gravy. Yeah. This one's a little bonus clip for the lads. Actually, no, it's not. But it was a quick one. Quick little finish for the scene, yeah. Got a VFL fight today. Look at that jab hook. I remember I had to just switch it up, go for the jab hook, pull back the uppercut, go to the body, catch him leaning back, and follow up with a lead hook, jab, lead, body hook. I remember, see, I go jab, lead, body hook twice in a row, yeah. And then that time I knew he was gonna try to block low after the jab, so then I did jab hook, double body uppercuts. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out man like Dex Primacy, yeah. Shout out Dex Primacy, aka Makitana, because he taught me that dirty combo, the jab hook, double body uppercuts, mate. It's all because of him, bruv. I can't lie. It's if we're talking that real shit. And I kind of rate Dex Primacy because he backs me. You know, whenever I have arguments with these idiots on Discord, he kind of does back me. You know, not really, but he kind of does back me. I can't lie. So obviously, shout out man like Dex Primacy. My man he's kind of got my back, bruv. I can't lie. But when I'm beefing these guys on Discord, I'm all of my ones, lads. I gotta fight my battles by myself, mate. There's not one person that has Aussie kids back, but it's mine. Man will take on 10v1. I've already done that bare times. Man already know about Aussie Kid. I take on 20 man on my ones, bruv. Trust me. That's what I do. That's what Aussie Kid does. One man army. Did it myself. Trust me. What did he say? One man army. Did it myself. Act like you can't tell. They got me beefing Keenan and Kill. That's what Aussie Kid is, bruv. Alright, drop him, yeah. Rear body hook, bruv. Lead uppercut cross. 31-2, man. Look at that. 31-2 from Sean O'Malley. GG in.